Hey, I want to walk you through how to create a timer inside of GoHighLevel. Now, if you love GoHighLevel or if you are thinking about using GoHighLevel, please go ahead and use my link, which is below this video, and you get a free trial and a whole bunch of bonuses and training that I personally send to you. So, how do you create a timer? So I'm inside one of our sub accounts. Now, to create a timer, I'm going to first go to Sites over here. And then you want to start with a funnel. Now, if you already have a funnel, then of course open that funnel. But in this account, I don't have any funnels. So I'm going to click on New Funnel. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually go from a template over here, just to show you what to do. I'm going to click on Continue. So there are a bunch of templates, which I love. This is one of the reasons why I do absolutely love and use GoHighLevel. So there's real estate, hospitality, there's stuff for coaches, there's stuff for life insurance, for course creators, for wellness industries, for accounting, all of that good stuff. And if I click on Load More, you see a ton of more templates that you can use straight away. So for the purpose of this demo, I'm just going to choose any template. So I'm going to go for this one actually. I'm going to click here. And I'm going to click on Continue. And so it is fetching. So what it's doing right now is it's loading this template into this specific account. So if this were your account, it'll be loading this template right in there for you. And it is done. Let's give it a second to load and I'll show you exactly what to do. I moved from ClickFunnels to GoHighLevel and I have never regretted it. I still love ClickFunnels, but there were just a few things that were, janky over there. And so I have started to use, we've been using GoHighLevel for quite some time and I absolutely love it. So imagine that this is your lead magnet opt-in page or, one of your page. In fact, this is an upsell page I can see from here. So if I click on the drop down over here, I can see that this is an upsell page and a thank you step comes after it. So this specific funnel template has 2 steps, as you can see on the left-hand side over here. Now, it doesn't matter what it says because this is just for demo purposes, but if I wanted to add a loop timer or countdown, I would click on this plus over here. And can you see everything that has popped up on the left? These are all the various elements that you can use. And so there are 2 ways to finding your timer. You can either scroll down and find your countdown. So you have the countdown timer, you have the minute timer, and you have your day timer over here, or I can just type in timer because I think it's much quicker. That's what I do. So I type in timer and I double click. So it gave me 2. I should have clicked just the 1 time. So let me remove that and just do that again. Let's click on the plus over here, countdown, click the 1 time. And there you go. You have your timer over there. Now, I've selected this timer because you can see it's in orange. Now, on the right-hand side, this is where all of the magic happens. So if you are doing something like, a count that requires a countdown, i.e. you're doing a launch, the very first thing you want to do is you want to change the launch date. So add the end date. You see where it says end date over here? So I'm going to click on a drop down. Let's say my launch is ending on Friday, the 31st of May. I click on that. The next thing I do instantly is change the time zone. So if this time zone, which is New York time zone, is your time zone, then keep it that way. I'm over here in London, UK, and so I look for Europe and London, which is okay. Give me a second. Let me try and look for that again. I think it's important to find there we go, Europe, London, found it, right? So I found my time and now the end time. So I want it to end at the end of the day. So I'm going to choose 11 p.m. And that's it. There are a few more things that you can do. I love to change the color because I think that this color blends in too much with the page. And so I love my timer to stand out. So I tend to have them in red so that you can really see. The other thing I like to do when I do my timer is I like to have a message at the top above the timer. So I'm going to click on this plus and I'm going to delete this and just have a sub headline over there. And I'm actually going to move this up, click this arrow to go up, and I'm going to add a message that says this offer expires when the timer hits 000000. And again, I'm going to make that bold. And once again, I'm going to make that red so that it really stands out. And of course, I mean, I don't really like this font for this, so I can really change the font. So headline font, I can change whatever it is that I want the font to be if you don't really like the font. So that's what you would do. That's how, I made this red. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure that this is red. I do want it to be red, bold color, red. There we go. It's now red. So now my timer stands out. A number of things I can do is I can either move my timer up, so I can literally move this up, right? So now it's all the way at the top. I can move the actual timer up as well. And there's a whole bunch of things that you can do, but I really love this timer. Now, there's one more thing that you want to think about. On the right-hand side over here where it says expire action, what this means is when the timer finishes, what do you want the page to do? Now, if I hit this drop down over here where it says redirect URL, because this is already selected, so it's saying, where do you want me to redirect people to? So what I tend to do is I tend to put in a waitlist page. So I might do pamelbassa.com, pamelbassa.com/wait list, right? This isn't a real page, but for the purpose of demo, I'm going to add that in there, right? So when the timer expires, I might put them on a wait list, or you might put them, send them to a different page of your choice. The other option that you can do is on the drop down, when the timer expires, you might want to show or hide elements. So if I click on this, it's going to ask me to select which elements I want to show, meaning which part of the page I want to disappear, which is quite an important thing because if, let's say, I have a pricing, let's say this was a sales page and I had a specific pricing, right? And I want it so that when the timer expires, that pricing changes and a new pricing shows, I would hide the element and show a completely different element. And so what that means is I don't need to create a second page. Can you see how amazing that is? For now, I'm just going to change it to redirect to URL. And when I'm done, I click on save, right? Make sure you do your SEO stuff over here to the left, right? I'm going to just call this demo over here and demo over here, over there. I need some more. There we go. I'm going to click on update SEO and that's done. Hit save and then hit publish and then, it's asking me to select a domain. Of course, I need to, I can't because there's no domain in this account because it's a test account. But if you are doing this for real in your own account, you would then select a domain. And once that domain has been selected, you can then hit publish, which is this blue button over here. And your page will be live with a working, amazing timer. So I hope you got value from this. Once again, if you are looking for a funnel building platform, a business platform that is going to save you a whole bunch of money, then my choice is definitely GoHighLevel. I have gone from spending, or rather investing £1,500 plus per month to less than £100 per month, using GoHighLevel. And I think everybody needs this specific platform. So please make sure you click the link in the description and of course go ahead and get started with GoHighLevel, and I'll see you in my next video.